So 2018 was really, I think, this dawning realization that the world of blockchain technology was about a lot more than cryptocurrencies. It was about organizations working together with other companies, other consortia to drive a common system of record across for a given domain, a given use case, a given sector. Examples of this are all over the trade finance world, all over the supply chain world, and the use of this technology to solve what is really, an intercompany business process transformation challenge without having an Uber or an eBay or an 800-pound gorilla at the center of your market is really the essence of this technology. So at Hyperledger, which is part of the Linux Foundation, we've been driving the software layer of this movement, enabling hundreds of different deployments of this technology around the world to solve a lot of different financial use cases, supply chain use cases, healthcare use cases, just really across the board. And 2018 for us was the year that this took off in production.
Now, Hyperledger is a consortium that includes startups as well as established firms, some 270 companies, and that continues to grow across very many different industries. Are you guys continuing to recruit more, and what kind of growth do you expect to see?
Sure. So as a part of the Linux Foundation, all of our software is open source. So we find out every day about people that we had never engaged with before, even people not directly a part of our consortium, using this technology to go and build things we hadn't even thought about, right? And 2018, I think, was the year when we started to just wake up every day and hear about these new deployments. The software has now reached a level of maturity where people know that they can run it in production, where you have examples of organizations like Walmart working with IBM and a number of other companies on something called the Food Trust Network, where now they're going to mandate that their tier 1 and 2 suppliers for green goods move to this platform by the end of next year. And that kind of not only adoption but mandate wouldn't be possible if we were still purely in an R&D kind of function, right? This is now production software.
What challenges do you foresee as this technology continues to develop as we look ahead to 2019?
Right. Well, one of the challenges is getting a set of organizations around a common use case to actually be able to work together, right? And often it means aligning the IT organizations at a lot of competitive organizations to adopt the same technology and the same governance model as well. So governance is one of those things that is, people assume is easy, but actually it's quite challenging to put those pieces together in the same pie, and so that's something that the software can help with. The software can help ensure that certain categories of fraud are never possible, that everyone is a peer on that network, everyone is a full copy of the transaction ledger on that network. But we're seeing a lot of real positive movement on this front. So HKMA, for example, today is announcing the launch of a trade finance platform with 21 different banks that is involving Hyperledger technology at its core, and so we just see validation points across the spectrum like that.